always on the go, but the day just won't be one without your Hollywood fix. Let Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast take care of that. An all-inclusive look of pop culture.
Hello, everybody. I just love Pauline's laugh.
Hello, puppet.
I like to make her laugh. This is the Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast. I am your host, Taejha.
And I'm your other host, Pauline.
And what you up to, Pauline? What you doing? How have you been?
She's
excited. Honestly, she's having some friends come into town this weekend, and I'm very excited.
And Taejha is also excited because she's having a special someone come into town this weekend. So we're just very excited this week because, well, actually, honestly, unlike
the story that we're gonna bring up, we're staying together. You know, we're bringing people into the mix. Come my way. Stay with me and visit me all the time.
Visit me all the time. Just love me.
Love me. I love that. Just love me love me for me.
For me. Love Taejha for her. Love me for me.
But who I am. So what we're speaking of, the reason why we're talking about this is
What's
because
love got to do with it?
Apparently, it has a lot to do with it.
What's the breakdown?
So Miss Mariah Carey, the lovely Miss Mariah Carey,
yes,
and her fiancé James Packer,
yes,
have recently called it a quits.
What?
Mm-hmm. They have
yes. They were my not relationship goals because you shouldn't.
He was just your goal in regards to getting that rich man. That's why.
No. That's what my goal was. No, Tay. My goal was to be like Mariah Carey and just be about my business, or Gabrielle Union, Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson. Do my thing till I'm about 40, 45. Mm-hmm. And then give me a boo and just duck off, and just be quiet, happy, lovely. We both have built a fortune. Perfect.
Only one being honestly quiet out of those people that you said was kind of Janet Jackson.
I know. She is.
Because Mariah is not being quiet right now. She's not.
She's trying to make money.
She is with her having
reality show,
the Mac line, her just recently having a Vegas shooting
residence,
her also being on Empire now as a reoccurring guest star,
right, so it's very beautiful in that.
Exactly. So TMZ and other reports have reported that her and James Packer have called it a quits from their engagement, and it's not necessarily 100% finalized. Some people do agree.
Over.
Some people agree that they might get back together. They might not.
We belong together.
But as just my personal saying, if you are in a relationship with someone and you now take the commitment to get engaged, you are now taking that commitment to marriage. If you thought that you can just split in the engagement, why would you take it that far to get engaged? You guys should have broke up as boyfriend and girlfriend. Just my personal opinion. Aww. I guess unless you don't necessarily all the time know, maybe until you took that step and then you were like, okay, this is not going to work for us. We're too different. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, before you go and propose, you would assume and hope that this would be a person that shared the same values with you in life.
Not rushing into getting engaged until you know.
Because some of the reports that have been going on about this.
There's a lot of different differing reasons tidbits, why they.
But when you put it all together, honestly, that could just be one argument between a couple. Because it's they're having arguments in regards to, reportedly having arguments in regards to her her money spending, and her also having this reality TV show in the first place,
and putting them kind of on blast and being having their relationship so open and so public.
Exactly, because he did not.
Mr. James does not like.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, he didn't want to be on the reality show at all. He didn't want their relationship to be public,
which honestly is kind of hard. I mean, just to play devil's advocate for Mariah, because it's as a public entertainer and a entertainment. A fixture, literally a fixture in American entertainment, that's money, so that's building her empire, that's adding more money into her pockets, is because people want to get to know her on a more intimate, detailed level. So it's not like it's a reality show or like she's just doing this for kicks. Like this is what being
she's
a celebrity.
Money. Yeah, she's making money off of it. And honestly speaking,
his fortune comes from a different aspect and different means. But it's like this is part of being an entertainer.
Yeah, and her being an entertainer and her not just dropping an album every year or something like that. She has to. She's gonna have to find other means of entertainment to indulge her fans in with her.
Right. And it maybe, and if you're getting mad at my spending habits, but then you're getting mad that I'm doing something that's going to put more money in my pockets. So like, do you just want her not to spend any money, but then not have any money? It'd be different. So that's what I think people like, cause I know like he's a billionaire and all that, but it's like Mariah has her own empire as well. So it's not like she hasn't been sitting on money literally longer than a lot of people have been alive.
What
but
some
it's
people
like,
have said about Mariah is that she does display the diva qualities. She's 100% diva. Even when you watch just the commercials on her own show and the way she's talking, the way she's sitting, oh, I wear this and this is what I might wear.
If I'm buying it and I'm supplying it, I'm giving everybody a paycheck and I ask for 4 ice cubes, ice cubes in my water.
If you already have that mentality and now you got with somebody who has even more money, I'm pretty sure.
But then
with that,
just he was getting himself into. Mariah didn't turn into a. Mariah has been that is diva branded since day one. That is what people love about Mariah.
So that's why I'm like, he shouldn't have gotten engaged if you weren't on the same connection with this person and knowing how she interacted.
And that's how she is. And it's like one of those things. Like,
I guess,
I mean, I'm sure that they both have other, things and quirks and things that they both don't care for, and that you have to learn to either deal with or split up. But it's like you're getting mad at a woman who has been working her whole life for money and to uphold the lifestyle that she has and that she loves and enjoys.
Also, what has been reported about their TV show, and one of the reasons that he isn't liking it is because during one of her Las Vegas shows,
because she had residency.
She had a little rendezvous with one of her backup dancers, and apparently it's displayed on the show. And that is also something that her fiance wasn't okay with. I mean, if you guys already have your own agreements and you guys are able to do what you want to do when you want to do it, whatever, I'm not here to judge your relationship, your open relationship and whatnot. But if you guys had some type of agreement where it wasn't going to be displayed or anything like that, now that just makes him look bad.
I have another theory. We're talking about it and the reality show's coming and this is just adding more drama.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
and that they're still like they're in love and they're just laughing at us.
They just need the views.
Yeah, they're just getting the ratings
Rob
up.
All the pictures of China when they were on the show.
So maybe it's just another ploy.
And also recently Mariah Carey just had her Halloween party last weekend.
She did.
And Nick Cannon was there with the twins. All 4 of them were pictured together.
Yeah,
but James Packer was nowhere to be found.
He's just more reserved. I feel like
even people
he likes the excitement that comes with
Floyd Mayweather.
Mariah,
all the celebrities were there, and he didn't seem like when you look at James Packer, he doesn't seem like he cares to be all in that limelight celebrity fame world versus
he's
him
more
just being the businessman and staying behind the scenes and dealing with his money.
And wealthy and like low profile.
And Mariah Carey is no type of low profile.
If you got it, flaunt it. Excuse me. I said that backwards.
I do wish them the best, but
I know Mariah deserves love.
But like you were saying though, Pauline, even though she's been making this money and spending this money her entire life, it wouldn't be okay with me to now get married to someone who also had some type of money of their own, spending habits. But then when they got married to me and they saw that I had even more money to be able to help with even more of their extravagant spending habits, I wouldn't be okay with me feeling like I'm being taken advantage of to help you buy more things that weren't able to get all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't just her spending habits were the problem. It was they said her extravagant spending
habits.
I'm
sure. Mariah.
So just because I own a private jet.
I want to be you, Mariah.
But just because I own a private jet doesn't mean that I want you to now use my employees, have to make me pay for them every time you go on it.
But then see, okay, this is gonna, you guys are going to laugh at me. You guys are going to laugh at me. No, because I'm like, why not? What's the point of having employees and having a private jet if you're not going to pay them to drive me around or fly me around? But I'm your woman.
Yeah.
Do you want me to be happy or no? Do you love me or no?
That's the ifs and not.
But that's just like, like the diva side where it's just like.
Exactly.
I don't understand the problem.
I don't think that she was realistic enough for him as a businessman.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Just
Mariah.
her mindset as an entertainer is a whole different mindset sometimes as a business orientation, because sometimes even you being an entertainer and you owning your own business, other people are already handling your papers.
Oh, Taejha with the word. Taejha.
I've been watching a lot of Blacklist lately. So
so on that note, we're going to cut it to a break real quickly. Honestly, but I'm just saying, like, I'm 100% for Mariah right now because she deserves love.
Everybody deserves love.
She deserves love.
Everybody deserves to be happy.
She deserved somebody to just love on her. And if she decided to fly that private jet and she only wanted 4 ice cubes and she got 5 and then she got mad, it's a really simple request.
I wish she would get mad at me for 5 ice cubes instead of 4.
But you're making so much money.
I would have looked at her and been
like you're not going to be making minimum wage. Even if you're just like the cocktail waitress on a private jet, you're not making minimum wage.
That's
so if I ask
just pay attention
for 4
to what
ice cubes, yes, that's not that difficult.
They weren't listening.
Yeah, that's just you being lazy. Like that's just you being rude and just not paying attention. Like, we're going to Aruba and you're on this flight with me. Like 4 ice cubes, please. It's really not that big. I didn't ask you to like go to like a glacier and carve it. I just said 4 ice cubes, not
out the freezer.
Yeah, I mean, use those really like those gold tongs to pick the extra one out.
Yeah, I'm sure they have them.
Oh my gosh, I am just over the top right now. But I'm just saying, I just have been pro Mariah these last few weeks because I'm waiting for that Mac line to release. So
she does. She
could do no wrong to me.
All the nude colors.
She could do no wrong to me at this time. And James is going to be back because he's going to miss the extravagance. He's going to miss the excitement that she brings in his life.
I find that funny too. All the reports that they broke kids, up, but all of that. They might not be 100%.
Yeah, they're probably just going to marriage counseling or something, which is totally fine. I'm 100% for marriage counseling before getting married. I mean, resolve problems before they start.
I think counseling in general is a good thing, regardless of marriage or not. Just tell me to talk to people.
I agree. No, I'm definitely for that. So, like I said, we're going to cut into a break right now, and then when we come back, we want to discuss with you our girl Carrie Underwood. I love her and the exciting. Well, it's not. We'll just got some stuff to talk to you about with Carrie Underwood, and then we're going to end it with another diva. He's going to be mad at me for saying that.
No, but he's a diva.
Kanye and Jay-Z, what's going on between that friendship? So keep it locked here. You're listening to the Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast. We will be right back.
Are you looking for help for your fantasy football team? Check out the GSMC Fantasy Football Podcast. Get today's best advice on who to start, who to sit, even who you should draft. From sleeper picks to red hot lineups, they got it all covered for you. That's GSMCpodcast.com/fantasy-football-podcast. We'll cover traditional leagues, dynasty, PPR, even IDP leagues. When you need fantasy help, there's just one show to hit up. Don't forget to like them on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Visit GSMCpodcast.com for more info.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast. So, it has just been announced. So it's not. If you are into country music and you've been following, especially the Country Music Association Awards, so the CMA Awards, then, and which is they're having their 50th one.
Yeah. On November 2nd.
November 2nd. So really soon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So on Wednesday. So,
and she's co-hosting it again
for the 9th time in a row.
Yes. With Brad Paisley,
which is really exciting. And honestly, it doesn't surprise me that it's always her and like them as a duo, because one, they're really good together, and then also I just love Carrie Underwood. I think she's so cute, she's so perfect.
But I do find it a little interesting and strange because I've never seen any other award show have the same host every time,
because everybody loves them
for so many
years. They're like icons in country music. And if you don't, and I think that the cool thing about Carrie Underwood,
it's like the host is always winning the show.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it, because like she's gonna be one of the main,
presenting to me.
You're the main nominee.
Thank you, me.
Thank you. Yes. And hello, I am Carrie Underwood, presenting the award for Carrie Underwood
for self-entitled album Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood. It's just all about
a good SNL skit.
I honestly, that was really good. I honestly think that country music the show and the association that she is their
That's their baby. Yeah,
exactly. Their baby, their main star.
And it's really cool because
and where she came from and how she
won.
and
unless you if
authentic.
you know her and have been following her career, it's really cool because she started off in American Idol in 2005 when she won and just blew up. And she's probably her and Kelly Clarkson are really the main the biggest superstars out of American Idol.
They are. And she would
took
be
the world by storm.
And
truly.
Carrie Underwood would be probably the number one person
I agree.
that has got the most success out of
other
other
kept
than
it going and
Jennifer
building.
Hudson, who didn't win.
Oh yes,
but then became successful
right through that platform as well. And so it's really cool that since she did just start off basically at a talent show and has amassed all this fame,
and that just shows authentically how
genuine
pure
she is.
her real talent is.
Yes, I agree. And
especially because it was in the early days of
2005.
American Idol. That was 11 years ago.
Yeah,
and she's been hosting this show for 9
out of those 11. Yeah, when you say it like that, really.
Yeah.
Truly, honestly. And so
she's had a great career.
She's had a great career. She's doing that. She's a mom now,
and
which is awesome.
I've watched some of her
she's married,
like reality show things, and her husband are very
country
cute people.
Oh my gosh, no
cute. TV, like very homey.
Did you see when they got married? Did you see their pictures from their marriage?
I honestly
their wedding?
did not, but I'm sure it looked beautiful.
So pretty.
Probably
she had
all country ranch style.
It was really rustic, but then I loved how her main color was kind of like this blush, soft pink color, and so all the flowers and the lights and everything, it was just so soft and just very beautiful. It really, really was. And I always think to myself, I want like my wedding to be soft and pretty like hers was. And so
that's so cute.
She is preparing for that. She has in a recent interview, when discussing once it was announced that she again with Brad would be hosting the award show, especially the 50th award show, which is a really cool thing too as well. She was saying that she has a lot she has to do to prepare. Like, she still hasn't decided what she's going to wear for the award ceremony, the show, excuse me. She was saying like, I don't know how I'm going to do my hair because I don't know what I'm going to wear. So it's really difficult to kind of figure out what her look is going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be very beautiful, very Carrie Underwood.
She does switch up her looks a lot. She looks a little more like
sometimes she looks really
sexy, sex appeal, more like home style girl.
Yes,
so it just depends on like the song and her persona for that time.
I agree. So I'm excited to see all the different changes that she will have, how her hair is going to look, how just everything. I just think she's really, really pretty and really a sweet.
Have they presented an actual lineup for the Country Music Awards? Because I don't know if she's actually going to be performing at the show as well. That would be really cool too.
Yeah, I like her. I like the way she performs, and I like the way she sings. Like, she sounds really good live. Like, I like her. I really do. And her and Kelly Clarkson both actually are. I like them both. But anyways, this is all about Carrie. This is about Carrie Underwood. So, and her name, like, just Carrie Underwood. I like her. I like her a lot. So we're going to actually cut it to a quick break because I'm just fangirling right now over our girl Carrie. And when we come back, we wanted to start off and just finish off this episode with an update on Kanye West and Jay-Z, which is kind of, I mean, it's kind of sad because they're friends.
Yes, they are friends. They should have been. They were.
They should be. They could be.
They were.
They're on break.
Just for a little shout out to Carrie Underwood.
Shout out,
for
Carrie.
those of you who might not necessarily know who she is.
Jesus Take the Wheel.
Definitely look her up. Look at Jesus Takes the Wheel. She also has been known for her songs Before He Cheats.
Oh, that is my jam.
Yes, Pauline's song.
Before He Cheats.
You better know Before He Cheats. And then Blown Away as well too.
Yes, Before He Cheats is actually a good one because like she seems like really not aggressive, but she's just letting him know next time you'll think before you cheat next time because I taught you a lesson. You gonna learn today. But so Carrie, she's so sweet, but she has that edgy side to her.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I like her. Because she's like, oh yes, I'm very beautiful. I'm very pretty. I'm happy. And I'm a mom. However, you will remember the lessons I teach you.
Exactly.
Anyway, so we're gonna
keep it locked here. We're definitely gonna let you know about these lessons that Kanye thinks he's teaching people.
So we'll be right back. You're listening to the Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast.
Tired of searching the vast jungle of podcasts? Now listen close and hear this out. There's a podcast network that covers just about everything that you've been searching. The Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network is here. Nothing less than a podcast bliss with endless hours of podcast coverage. From news, sports, music, fashion, cooking, entertainment, fantasy, football, and so much more. So stop lurking around and go straight out to the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. Guaranteed to fill that podcast itch, whatever it may be.
Welcome back to the Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast. And to end our show, we would love to talk about, the Mr. Kanye West
You
and
are now watching
Jay-Z.
the throne.
Yes.
I just became hobo for a second there.
So for some people out there have been saying, they miss the old Kanye.
They missed that old. You sounded like Kanye when you said
I was
that.
trying to. I was definitely trying to.
I like that.
But some people do not agree that should be a saying coming from Jay-Z, potentially. Like, you
He
shouldn't.
missed the old Kanye, though.
Apparently so.
He was his friend.
So for some of you that didn't see or haven't heard about Kanye West recently speaking out at his concerts, saying subliminals about Jay-Z. And
No, he came out and threw some shots.
Yeah, well, the
About
subliminal was at first about, we're supposed to be brothers. You don't bring your kids around, because he didn't say his name.
Oh, but he only got
first.
one friend in the whole entire industry, so we knew that was Hove.
Exactly. So, well, when you're talking about, two men
A
in the industry
brotherhood.
bringing your kids and the brotherhood and the relationship that you guys recently had.
I mean, he don't talk to nobody else on the phone.
And then
I feel
him.
like. I feel like not that many people talk to
Other
Kanye.
than Kim. That's why he was
Which
also
is fine,
upset
whatever
too,
you're
because
into.
apparently Jay-Z and Beyonce did not reach out to Kanye West, or all he did was call him in regards to
He
reaching
didn't bring
out.
the kids by.
Yeah.
Didn't come see how my wife was doing.
Exactly. All you did was call me and ask me, am I good? Am I okay? As if this didn't actually happen to my wife.
Right. And
see what was
in regards to the
going
robbery, so it was
on.
like after the robbery when Kim got back to the United States.
Yeah.
So honestly, so that's like kind of what started it, was him bringing up that and saying he was hurt. His feelings were
honestly
hurt.
speaking, let's take it a little farther
Take it back.
What media and the publicity believe what honestly started more of the rift between Kanye West and Jay-Z's relationship is because of Kanye's relationship getting more and more serious with Kim Kardashian.
And then the wedding.
When they got married, when they had a baby and then got married, it was very known that Beyonce and Jay-Z were not at the wedding. And one of the biggest reasons was because Beyonce and Jay-Z like to portray themselves as very private. They don't want anybody in their life, while Kim Kardashian displays her whole life for the world to see. But at the end of the day, if this is your homie, somebody you consider also family in a sense, and they're getting married, something as serious as marriage, something as serious as your first child, your first daughter, your first son, and then you having a wedding. And mind you, the wedding was not on TV.
Yeah, they had to actually turn in
display-
their phones.
Yeah,
Yes, had to turn in their phones for
there
the
literally
West's
has
wedding.
been no even now to today, 2 years later on E! News, there's been no type of wedding display or pictures other than the pictures that Kim Kardashian put out on her Instagram of them taking their wedding pictures and kissing together.
Aww.
So I do find it a little wrong. It was very upsetting that Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Taejha's hurt.
It's not even about. It's just as a person, as a friend. Like, how dare you not come to my wedding day? Like, this is one of the most important days of my life for me to share it with a very important person who I'm, regardless if you agree with who I'm going to be with, and if I like him, if I love him, you like him. That's all that matters.
That's cute.
Exactly. You shouldn't be judging their relationship and their love off of because you don't agree with what they put around them. You don't have to be around that. Just support them. And I don't think that Jay-Z and Beyonce are supportive enough in regards to that. I think I think Beyonce gets a lot of high cred in regards to who she is and what she is, and she should. She deserves it. But I do also believe that Beyonce is a diva, just like Mariah Carey, and they're not the nicest people.
But Beyonce
I
is
think
one
Kim
person.
Kardashian is most likely a nicer person than Beyonce.
Well, I think that Beyonce. Whoa.
I do.
I think they're both nice. They're probably both nice in life. Because I don't see why they would have to be.
No, I don't think that they would be mean, but I just think
I don't
that
think they would be mean.
I just think Beyonce would have that Mariah Carey, like, I don't know her name. You know, like Mariah Carey doesn't even know Jennifer Lopez, but she always has to let it be known every segment. I don't know who she is.
Classic.
And then J-Lo is just like, we've definitely met a few times. She does know who I am. I think she's forgetful.
Then maybe she is. Boo, you didn't make a good enough a person, boo. Anyway, I told you, Mariah can do no wrong to me this episode at all. So, but I think
Jay-Z is in the wrong for this, you know?
But like, it's, I don't know. I don't know why Kanye's blasting their relationship like that.
Well, because
why he didn't go see Jay-Z then and be like, yo, bro, why you didn't come see my girl?
I think that's the problem. I think the problem is when something so public happened to her, and the fact that the media and everybody else is making it known,
maybe they
and making it seem like, hey, you're not coming to my aid in any means. Now I'm really, because we know Kanye. I was watching a thing on him on Ellen, and Ellen asked him, do you think that you should have, thought about any of these tweets before you think about it? And he was like, I don't think. That was literally Kanye's answer, was like, I don't think.
But then I think that, like, why didn't he
just does what he
cancel
wants.
his tour or postpone his tour to be with his wife?
Well, he left.
I know, but you're still, she is still like, it seems,
but she's back she's back home, though.
Yeah. But then wouldn't you want your husband like with you? I would be like, this is me personally, and I'm not saying that this is how she should be reacting, because everybody has different reactions to certain situations, but which is totally fine because people cope differently. But if it was me and I was attacked or robbed, whatever it is, made to feel unsafe, and I was alone when that happened, and my husband was not near me, and when this happened, I wouldn't want my husband to leave my side for a very long time, because I would feel that it would just remind me, and I would feel very, very unsafe. And especially if you don't have to work, like, like they have enough money, I would hope, invested and saved up right now, that if they both decided to cut it for a year or two, like, or like, and literally if she said to him, like, we're going to go to somebody's mansion and we're going to rent it for the rest of the year, and I don't want to be seen outside at all. I feel like Kanye would do that, like, if she did ask, but like sometimes you don't want to ask people to do that.
Yeah,
you just want
I think,
them to know.
Like, the problem is, like,
stay home.
Even though they probably have a lot of money put away and whatnot, when you look at the people of who Kanye West is and who Kim Kardashian is, they are both very diva, glamorous, like, I need to make my money. So she's already losing almost $1 million a month type of situation, and he's already put on the tour. That's now fans who are going to get mad, and you now having to do a lot of postponing and meet people. That's a lot of other people's money involved. But that doesn't
matter. I'd be like, so you worried about your fans, friend?
It doesn't matter. But I think when you look at who the person Kim Kardashian has displayed herself to be when it comes to business, she doesn't leave any business obligation. Well, then maybe underway.
perhaps.
So I think that since she is now back in LA at home. She's been staying at her mom's Chris's house more often too. She's back with her kids.
Of course, they're so cute.
So since she has her family and her community there with her as what she grew up on and what she knew, I think that would help you feel safe too, because even if your husband is out and not always around, because Kanye all the time was traveling and doing other things when they were together too, and she would be by his side. So I think that if I'm not working and I'm not doing enough, but I still want to be able to maintain what I want when I'm ready to, I'm gonna need you to get all the money.
Well, then maybe that's why Jay-Z just gave him a call.
Yeah,
and didn't go by there, because maybe he was just like, well, you're not with her, so is it awkward for a grown man to go visit another grown man's wife? I'll just call you. like, you know, man to man, I'll call you because
But bring
I can't.
the kids by, have them play together.
Blue
You
is
don't
over
even
at
bring-
Montessori or something.
That's what I was
she's
gonna say,
jumping
too.
into an ocean, living the greatest life there is.
When Kanye first was upset about them not having these play dates and whatnot, I was thinking, well, Blue Ivy is like 4 and North is like 2.
I'm like, she is
So
a
those
babe,
are
and you want
2 and
Blue
4.
to what, babysit her? Like,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking
it's
too.
different age
They're
groups.
different age groups, and they have cousins that are closer in age, each of them too.
Because
So it's like,
I'm sure North plays a lot more with Penelope than she does with Mason because they're
Yes,
just
and,
older.
like,
It's just
why are
the way
you forcing them to be friends? Like, what if Blue don't like? What if I don't know? Maybe North is rude, or maybe Blue is rude, and maybe they just don't get along. Maybe Blue likes to have blue lollipops all the time, and North thinks that she's dumb for that. You know, little kids be petty.
Oh yeah, but they only get the pettiness because of their parents.
Yeah,
so.
and
They learn from somewhere. They learn from somewhere.
maybe Blue is
It's like you see you,
or
we've
maybe
seen
she's
those
like
memes
really
of
introverted.
Blue and Beyonce at the award show, and Blue is like
Yeah.
standing there looking like she has an attitude, and Beyonce scolding her.
Maybe Blue has an old soul. Maybe she doesn't kick it with little kids. Maybe she's like 3, or how old is she? Like 4 or 5. Maybe she's like 4 going on 40.
It's just surprising that honestly, this seems like old news in
Yes.
regards to the Kanye and Jay-Z beef. But Kanye has just recently put out that there was even any problem. It was very obvious that they weren't ever seen together, really. But
True, right.
Even
Now he's
it was an
making it-
award show. I was watching a video, and Jay-Z and Beyonce were sitting next to Kanye West and Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
And Kanye and Jay-Z won an award for Watch the Throne. Jay-Z then turned around and hugged his wife Beyonce, and then Kanye also hugged his wife Kim Kardashian. Kanye then turned around and Beyonce hugs Kanye. Jay-Z turned around and looked at Kim and patted her on the shoulder.
Yeah, don't be hugging no girls when you my boo.
But it was just like,
I agree.
it was wrong.
Jay-Z, no. That's why they've been lasting so long, because they have boundaries and they don't cross them.
But
then
it's
is it a
been known
bigger deal?
that Jay-Z
But
does
is it
cross them. Who's Becky with the good hair
Is
then?
it a bigger deal to get seen hugging Beyonce than hugging Kim? So Kanye,
Not
of
if
course,
Beyonce's
Kanye
standing right
wants-
there
but
next to
Kanye
you and they
wants
all just won
Beyonce's
an award
blessing.
show.
And I think that's what the problem is. He wants her blessing so bad for
He
Kim
does, and
that it's
Jay-Z
becoming
and Beyonce
big.
don't
And they're like,
care.
and it's one of those things that perhaps, because I'm not quite sure, I feel like Beyonce and Jay-Z are older than Kim and Kanye.
Not by a lot. But Beyonce Kim just turned like 36, and Beyonce is what, 39?
Oh no, yeah, I think Beyonce's like 37, yeah, 36. So okay, never
So
mind.
they're
I was gonna
around
say
the
maybe-
same, around a few years apart.
Or maybe-
Jay-Z, on the
maybe-
other hand, is like 10 years older
Yeah,
than
Jay-Z like
Beyonce.
70. So
He's definitely pushing the late 40s.
you know, Miss
And
Tina.
Kanye West. So Jay-Z is like 10 years older than all of them, put it that way. But Beyonce, Kanye, and Kim
But does
Kardashian
Beyonce
are
really hang out with anyone?
no.
Just
I don't know.
Just Gwen. So maybe she's just
I don't know Beyonce's life.
Maybe
Beyonce doesn't
well, I
publicize her
know.
life.
That's what I'm saying. She doesn't see like I feel like she doesn't feel like she needs to.
She doesn't. She does, and she never does.
So
And
I
there's
mean-
been videos showing that she doesn't.
Taejha, you don't
feel
like
that.
Beyonce?
No, I love Beyonce. It's just her attitude sometimes. She just.
But then
Which I have the same attitude. I know what it is. It's not even about being,
I have the same attitude.
it's not even about being a witch. It's just about being a boss. And some people aren't able to be that.
Well, and maybe Beyonce
is a boss.
Well, and I'm
100%.
saying I think Beyonce is one person that's been in the
Industry.
industry for so long without any scandals, really, because she doesn't allow it. You know what I mean? So, and if she feels
She's
that
100% in
somebody
charge
is
of
a
her
scandalous
brand.
type of person or a scandal follows them, she doesn't associate. I don't care who you married.
And she doesn't
I don't.
put out anything in regards to that scandal. She just lets it lets it disappear on its
isn't
own.
really Kanye's friend. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe she's just nice to him because like they're work friends. Like, they have a really good working relationship and things like that. But it's like, you're trying to force me to be friends with your girlfriend or your wife, excuse me, now that they're married. But
I was never your friend.
Right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been your friend by association. I'm your friend twice removed. Like, you know, and it's like, or maybe somebody was trying too hard, you know, to make it happen to where they both are kind of like, okay, like, because sometimes when you force girls to be friends and it's just like, this is forced. This is too forced. I don't like it.
But it is sad because Kanye did say that there will not be a Watch the Throne 2 album.
Oh, that is pretty sad.
But
he'll be saying a lot of things and taking them back, so it's fine.
Yeah, true.
So maybe we'll get surprised and maybe it'll be Beyonce and Kanye and they'll be talking about their booze. I don't know. So we'll see. So that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast. You can find us on our network website. That's GSMCpodcast.com, as well as on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Stitcher. You can tweet us on Twitter. You can also follow us on Facebook. You can
like us too.
Everything. You can do whatever you want to do. We're there for you. So I'm your host, Pauline.
And I'm Taejha.
And we'll talk to you guys next time.
You've been listening to the Golden State Media Concepts Social Media Podcast, part of the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. You can find this show and others like it at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Download our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and Google Play. Just type in GSMC to find all the shows from the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. From movies to music, from sports to entertainment, and even weird news. You can also follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Thank you, and we hope you have enjoyed today's program.